yeah, I'm going to probably Google this afterwards and see which punk bands were influenced by them.
Welcome back to Dastardly Hamster, where we try to convert each other to fans of our favorite bands. I am back from maternity leave, and I am diving into things with showing Liam some Led Zeppelin. So, Liam, you like 2 songs in a row by Led Zeppelin, which means I get to show you this third one. Based off these 2 songs that you've heard, and previously also hearing Stairway to Heaven, what are you expecting for this song?
Well, the last one really surprised me. It sounded a little bit proto-punk, in my opinion. So I'm not sure what to expect here. I feel like the Led Zeppelin has a lot of range in what they're able to do. I'm looking to be surprised. I do notice that this one is 9 minutes. So we're getting close to that Stairway to Heaven time frame. So maybe something closer to that? I'm not sure.
Zeppelin does have some pretty long songs and some long solos and long riffs. Yeah, I just thought that this would be an interesting choice to show you more of their range. And unfortunately, pretty much all of the songs that I looked at were just on the longer side. Google says Led Zeppelin's Kashmir is a metaphorical song about a long, desolate, and hypnotic road journey inspired by Robert Plant's 1973 drive through the arid, single-track roads of southern Morocco. Despite the title, it is not about the geographical region of Kashmir, but rather a search for spiritual fulfillment and personal discovery.
If you'd like to suggest some songs for us to react to, you can donate to us on Patreon or buy me a coffee. There are options for a guaranteed reaction or to enter your monthly suggestions into a draw. Monthly members will get access to our reactions up to a month early.
Okay, sorry. I know people hate when I pause right away. This sounded like the opening to that Rage Against the Machine song, the Matrix one.
Yes!
Right?
Yes! Interesting. You know what? I never made that comparison, but you're right. I totally hear it.
a couple things to say. Number one,
Yeah.
I think it's cool that we have now gone into what I think is like the next stage or segment of the song, where the first part I said really reminded me of Rage Against the Machine, but now this next part sounds like something entirely different. So I do appreciate that. We're seeing some variety. I also wanted to comment on this guitarist's footwork. I'm not sure if you've noticed this. But he is just, I don't know, like, we'll have to put this up on the screen, but he's shimmying back and forth, like, I don't know, watch his feet. He's been practicing.
Normally with guitarists you would praise their handiwork, not their footwork.
Well, I mean, I had to give this guy credit. And so I feel like that was like almost the part 3 of the song now. So what I'm noticing is that each part is its own sort of independent thing. It always feels different. Again, which I really appreciate, especially for long songs. I think one of the things I told you in the past is that if a song is long, I don't want it to be repetitive. This does not seem to be repetitive. I also like the guitar, or I'm not sure if it was a guitar, but it sounded almost like Indian or Egyptian in the background there. So that was a nice touch.
What I read online is people are speculating that even though he was in Morocco, he named it Kashmir because he thought that the tone of the song sounded more like it was from that region, although I'm not sure if that was correct or not. So even though that part was familiar, it does sound like they are still doing new things within it. So I felt like they were blending the styles a little bit more there. They have an organ, right? That's what that is? I wasn't looking, honestly.
Oh. Well, they're playing the grand, giant piano-looking type thing, right?
I think it's an organ, but after some of the feedback we've received in the comments, I apparently don't know what anything is called, so I think it's an organ.
Well, that thing, I really like how they brought that back in, and now I felt like the guitar and the organ are almost like competing against each other during that portion. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Okay, can I just talk about how much I love that drummer?
Oh, good.
That was great. I felt like I wanted to even hear more from him. Like he was really rocking out at the end there. I found this enjoyable. I liked how it kept changing things up, kept adding new things to the mix. I do think that it did rely on some of the more familiar parts, maybe a bit too much. I do think, like I said earlier, I don't like repetition in long songs. I do think there was a little bit of repetition, but I don't think it was that much. Like it was still good. I still enjoyed it. As people know, I'm a punk rocker. I like really fast songs, but I thought this was good. And so for that reason, I would give this a 4 out of 5 ham stars.
Awesome. I just like this song because I think it's really pretty. It's very relaxing and, well, compared to a lot of their other music. And yeah, I just find it really a song that, you know, you can just sit there and sit in your thoughts for a while. It's just a really pretty song, in my opinion. I'm going to give it also a 4 out of 5 ham stars.
If you don't give it a 5, then I know it's like, okay, you're not picking for yourself. You're trying to figure out what I like.
I wasn't sure if you'd like the slower pace, and I did worry you'd think it was repetitive, but I wanted to show you some range. I figured after the last 2 songs that were so hyper, it might be nice to show you sort of the other side.
So yeah, that was really good. And now I know a little bit more about Led Zeppelin instead of just one song.
Yes, exactly.
It's always good to have a little bit of knowledge of music history because yeah, they were more than just one song. I know they were highly influential, and yeah, I'm gonna probably Google this afterwards and see which punk bands were influenced by them. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you are a punk rocker who also listens to Led Zeppelin, because I think there might be some overlap there.
Well, that's it for us, Hamsters. Spin your wheels down to that subscribe button.
Give us a dastardly thumbs up.